And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Toronto Blue Jays taking on the Baltimore Orioles. First pitch coming your way next. Just about ready to go. Today's starting pitcher, Grayson Rodriguez. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They could move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
And there's a foul ball. The 0-1. And downstairs. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. It's out of here. He wastes no time on this one. Just like that, they move in front. It's 1-0.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. Well, you got to love a game that brings some action from the jump. And at the plate, he was looking for a pitch to absolutely drive. And, you know, leadoff hitters aren't up there anymore just working the count, trying to get on. They're looking to make some noise and do some damage.
And now here's the veteran DH, Joey Votto. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. And that's in for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in game one of this three-game set. There's a swing and a drive. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. To second, but way too late. Safe there.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced, and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Bo Bichette up to the dish. Second in the American League in hitting. In the dirt, blocked.
0-1.
Fires to second, almost got him, but he scrambles back safely.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
At the belt and fires. Late swing fouled off.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
Votto leads off second with nobody out. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. In time. And a drop third strike leads to the first out. In there safely.
That is good. The first baseman, Brandon Belt.
Up to the plate is Brandon Belt, the leading home run hitter in the American League. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Runner from third comes across. It's 2-0.
Picks himself up an RBI. Fastball down and in. Good spot to get a ground ball, but that one had eyes.
And it'll bring up Justin Turner. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Mullins raging back towards the wall. He hits the wall and hangs on. Great catch. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. One guy swinging a hot bat recently, Joey Votto.
Boog, it's kind of a joke that this guy's got a career OPS over 900. I mean, there are a lot of players that hope that they can just do that in one season, but he's done it his entire career. And in reality, there's only about 60 players that can claim that type of production.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. Mullins sizes this one up, makes the catch, inning over. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. On to the bottom of the first. Blue Jays 2 and the Orioles nothing. Back now at Oriole Park, getting the nod on the mound, Jose Barrios.
He's had his ups and downs in his career as his ERA is just over 4, but this is a guy that's not afraid. He's going to take the ball. He's going to go out there and give it his best.
And here is Jordan Westburg.
For the Orioles, the second baseman, Jordan Westburg.
The pitch. Bounce to third. Whips it across. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting second.
Time now to take a look at the Orioles lineup put together by manager Brandon Hyde. And someone who's had success against this pitcher before, Ryan Mountcastle.
And Boog, he's a big-time run producer for these guys, man. Leading the team in homers, runs batted in, doing damage on the regular, man. Making opposing pitchers just sweat out there. It's kind of fun to watch. Get ready for a show when he steps into the box.
Ryan Mountcastle, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
You know, it didn't take Mountcastle long to make a splash at the major league level. In 2021, he became the first rookie to lead the Orioles in home runs since Kurt Blefary in 1965.
Slings it across. 2 up, 2 down.
Batting third, not shortstop. Henderson.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
Two outs. Right through there. Got him. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1, 2, 3. Nothing doing this time around for the O's. And they're down 2-0. Back here in Baltimore, second inning set to go. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa up to the plate. That one is absolutely belted. And it's into the gap. Now he'll turn for second. And one pitch into the inning, it's a leadoff double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer. And he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
Here's the catcher, Ryan Serven.
I'm liking the power he's shown recently. 3 home runs over the last 5 games.
That one lifted to left. Cowser under it. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags at second, but now he won't try for third. Stays put with one away.
Batting 9, the center fielder, Kevin.
Here's Kevin Kiermaier. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
And that's a fair ball. Around third. He'll score, and they lead by 3. And into second with one away. That's a double.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one. Ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's George Springer. He's already homered in this game. Move to second. Kiermaier back in. Steal. Runner takes off for third. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to third. Save.
Well, maybe he thought he should have gone for a triple instead of a double and just decided, I'm going to take third this way. Definitely using his legs to his advantage right here.
That's towards center. Mullins sizing this one up. He makes the grab. Runner tags from third. He scores on the sac fly, and they lead by 4.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. You know the situation. You need something in the air and deep enough, and that's exactly what he did. Good pass to the baseball.
Now it's the Toronto designated hitter, Joey Votto. Doubled his first time up. A little bit high, and that is ball 1. Two down, nobody on, and that's outside, and it's 2-0.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
2 outs. Absolutely crushed. And that one is going to land by a van down by the river. Home run number 10 on the year. It's 5-zip. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
So 2 down. Bo Bichette next up for the Blue Jays. Swing and a miss. 98 on the gun. Out to short, into the outfield, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
He's been swinging it really well lately. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
2 outs, runner at first. And now the Toronto cleanup hitter, Brandon Belt. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya.
Killing me, Smalls.
A 2-run homer. It's their second home run of the inning, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 7-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Cole Irvin.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
2 outs, nobody on. Justin Turner next up for the Blue Jays. Swing at a ball lifted to center field. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And that'll do it. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 7-0. Bottom of the second. So now the Orioles cleanup hitter, Anthony Santander.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
And the righty deals. Line drive, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
And first offering is fouled off. Santander on at first. Nobody out. This one in the air. Bichette settles underneath it. Puts it away for the out.
Oh, that's a frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics, and instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
Man at first, Ramon Urias, the next to hit for the Orioles. Swings through that one out in front that time. Berrios, multi-time All-Star. He features a sinker, a slurve, a four-seamer, and he works in a changeup. Swings and misses. And it's 0-2. Ricky Holiday, our umpire behind the dish, known as pretty fair umpire for both hitters and pitchers.
Yeah, I think that's right, Boog. There is a little inconsistency on the corners of the plate. You can't always be sure how it's going to go with those borderline pitches as the game progresses.
Varsho snags it for the second out.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Colton Cowser, the next to hit for the Orioles.
Well, off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
Next offering way off the plate. Hard hit to third. Toss to Bell. Inning over. And the Orioles leave one. Not going their way. It's 7-0. And we're back. And now it's Dalton Varsho.
The left fielder, number 25.
Varsho measures 5 feet 10 inches, batting 6th in today's lineup. And he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Wisconsin. Swung on, belted. That's back. Gone! That ball was crushed. His 16th homer of the year, and they add a run. It's 8-0.
He wasted no time in that at bat, swinging at the first pitch, and he punished it. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
So up next for Toronto, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. Line drive, makes the catch for the out.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Brian Serven next up for the Blue Jays. He's 0 for 1. swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, his hot hitting continues. He's been getting great results lately. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Now, Kevin Kiermaier. Swings and he pops it up near the pitcher's mound. Henderson under it. They got it for out number 2. Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. George Springer next up for the Blue Jays. He's already homered here in this one. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-1's the count.
1 run across in the frame so far. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. On the ground to the left. Sends it to first. That's out number 3. Toronto picks up 1 on this homer. It's now an 8-0 game. Back after this on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. And now the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. Berrios back to work. Fastball for a strike. It's 0-1.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
On the ground right side, and foul ball. Left-hand hitter waits. Foul ball, still 0-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. The 0-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Right-hander kicks, deals. Got him looking. And he did not like the call.
Batting 9.
And now the catcher comes up to him. Michael Perez. And that one fouled off. One down, base is empty. Misses inside. Going to count 1-2. The pitch. That one down the line, and that's just foul. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. The punch out there. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Now at the plate, Jordan Westburg. First time up, he grounded to third. That one finds the zone. 0-1.
Now this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
Strike 2.
0-2.
2 down, nobody on. That one back up the middle, and it gets through.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Here's Ryan Mountcastle. Just missed. The Orioles with a lot of ground to make up here in the last half of the 3rd. And a swing and a miss there.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
1-1 now. In the air, right field. Springer makes the catch, and that is that. One left for the Orioles. Still 8-0. Back here in Baltimore, out of the fourth. Now the number 2 hitter, Joey Votto. Chris, you played here in 2002. What are the memories that stand out as to being a member of the Baltimore Orioles?
For me, it was just pulling into the parking lot and having those that were there with an encouraging smile or a pat on the back, regardless of how things were going. It made it a lot easier to come to the ballpark, whether you were doing well or you were struggling. And then the way that they treated your family. I mean, this is a great place to play, and I'd say it's got to be one of the top places in all of baseball.
The wind of the pitch. Ground ball right side. Makes the sliding stop. Throw to first, and very nicely done for the out.
Just so impressed with the movement on that play. Footwork was excellent. The arm strength was there. And, of course, the most important part was getting the out.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Bo Bichette. 1 for 2. Hit hard, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. And you had a cameo in the movie Moneyball as an Orioles player in a highlight clip. And now for the Jays, Brandon Bell. Popped up right side. O'Hearn pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
So now Turner in on that right side. Step off, throw to first. Bichette a dive back in. In the air, out towards right center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that's the 3rd out. Blue Jays held in check as the lead holds at 8-0. Back now at Oriole Park, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Gunnar Henderson. Berrios back to work. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. And a foul ball. 0-2 now. Fights it off. He'll see another. And the right-hander deals. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. And he deals. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. The pitch. Just missed.
It's a good take.
And a good eye there.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Swings and misses. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Anthony Santander at the plate. And first offering is fouled off. 1 out, base is empty. Ground ball right side. The throw to first. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
2 outs, base is empty. Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. On the ground. And it goes just foul. Oh, 2 now. And they'll do it again.
Man, he'd like to have that pitch back.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Inside, just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
The Orioles with a lot of ground to make up. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That's to third. Turner to first. And the Orioles set down in order. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Blue Jays 8 and the Orioles 0. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's going to be Dalton Varsho. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers.
Nope.
Just missed. Action in the pen down there. Cionel Perez up and loosening in the pen. The 1-0. And that one hammered. That's back there. To the warning track, makes the catch.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Into left center for a base hit.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. And here's the catcher, Brian Serven. And that one is lifted in the air. And there are 2 down.
Now batting, the center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
Kevin Kiermaier next up for the Blue Jays. Hit on the ground to the right side. And that chance handled. Tosses to first. That ends the frame. 1 hit, 1 left. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Blue Jays 8 and the Orioles 0. And we're back. Down the third baseman, Ramon Urias.
The third baseman, Ramon.
And a pitch. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1.
You know, these Orioles need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0.
Fires the second too late, and he's got a double.
He was all over that one. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
So man aboard, and next for the Orioles, Colton Cowser. That one misses, and that's ball 1.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have runners in scoring position because they put themselves there.
Springer there makes the catch. Runner tags at second.
Now batting, center fielder,
Cedric Mullins, the next to hit for the Orioles. Caught looking his first time up. Swinging a foul straight back.
A runner at third with less than 2 outs. This is the guy that usually comes through in these spots.
Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Michael Perez, the next to hit for the Orioles.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
And immediately Easily pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
The Jays up big in this one. Last half of inning number 5. High fly ball pretty well struck out towards right center. Kiermaier ranging back and out of here. So he just clears the wall. His first homer of the year, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 8-2.
No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in the spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what he did.
So back to the top of the Orioles lineup. And the batter now, Jordan Westburg. And first offering is fouled off. 2 runs across in the inning here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Right side, Connor Falefa to first, out with room to spare, and that's the inning. Orioles close the gap on the homer, and this is now an 8-2 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. All set for the top of the 6th. Here's George Springer to start it off. The wind and the pitch. On the ground, out to short. Henderson over to first in time. That takes care of Springer.
Now batting, designated hitter,
Joey Votto getting ready to hit. Irvin in his 4th year, 30 years old now, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2016. Swing and a ball popped up. Moving under this one. Makes the grab for the second out.
That hanging breaking ball looks so juicy to the hitter, and nothing more frustrating when you miss that pitch and you pop out. He's going to have to think about that until his next at bat.
2 outs, base is empty. And next for Toronto, Bo Bichette. Liner, base hit.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to.
Bichette goes. Strike in there. Throw. Save.
Yeah, I like being aggressive right there with 2 outs. It's kind of a classic steal situation. You get thrown out, no big deal. That guy at the plate leads off the next inning. Now, a single to the outfield can push a run across. Now, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Cowser makes the grab on the run. 1 left for Toronto. They lead at 8-2. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the DH, Ryan Mountcastle. And a pitch. That one's in there. That's strike 1.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
Foul ball, still 0-2. And here it comes. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Had him way out front of the slurve.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Line to left. And a base hit right there.
Wastes no time there. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
Anthony Santander digs in now. Santander swinging it much better this season in away games than here at home. That misses the zone. 1-0. That's down and in. The Blue Jays up big in this one here in the bottom of the sixth. That misses the zone, and the count is 3-1.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
1 at second. Double play, and that'll do it for the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 7th inning coming up. It's the Blue Jays 8 and the Orioles 2. Back now at Oriole Park. Turner climbs in on that right side.
Leading off for the Blue Jays, the third baseman, number 2, Justin Turner.
Irvin back to work. That one ripped. And in one hops the wall. Makes the turn and heads for second. And it's a leadoff double as they look to keep pulling away.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
So a man aboard, Dalton Varsho next up for the Blue Jays. 1 for 3. And first offering is fouled off. Man at second. Out towards left center. Pulls it in on the run. And there's one down.
The batter, number 7, second baseman,
Isaiah Kiner-Falefa next up for the Blue Jays. In the air, right field. Santander puts it away. Grounder tags at second. Puts the tag on him, and it's a double play. Long throw for the third out.
Exciting play and a great throw to third for the double play. But, man, there's just no reason to try to move up to third right there. Not great base running to end the inning.
Set for the last half of the 7th. Leading off, Ryan O'Hearn. And the right-hander back to work. There's a strike.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in at bats. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced in this one.
Toss to Bell, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Here's the third baseman, Ramon Urias. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. Next offering is fouled back. One down, base is empty. Line to right, and that'll be a base hit.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Cowser batting with one down, takes a strike. There's a swing and a miss.
No ball,
Good
two
late
strikes.
sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Next offering is down low. Got him looking, and he didn't like the call.
No, that's not the best two-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
Mullins in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Urias off of first with 2 away. Lifted in the air, right field. And George makes the grab. And the Orioles leave 1. And it's still 8-2. Back here in Baltimore, ready to begin the 8th. Here's the catcher, Ryan Serven. The pitch. On a line out towards center. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. So up next for Toronto, Kevin Kiermaier. Ground ball to the right side. Takes it himself. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
Now batting, right fielder, George Springer.
So the batting order turns over. Now here's the leadoff man for the Blue Jays, George Springer. And it's fouled away. Two outs. On the ground to short. Fires across the diamond, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. And we're back. And now the catcher comes up to him, Michael Perez. The pitch. Right through there for a strike. Berrios still out there to pitch the 8th and working with a big lead.
He's been excellent, really on his game in this one, and at this point, he wants to finish what he started.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. 1 out.
Now batting, the second
Jordan Westburg, the next to hit for the Orioles. Lifted in the air, right center field. Springer there makes the catch. 2 away now. Is there a debate to be had about shutting him down, maybe to preserve some bullets given the score?
Absolutely. When you consider over the course of a long season, guys putting a lot of stress on that elbow, on that shoulder, but you also have to pry the ball.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Out of the bullpen for the Jays, Eric Swanson. He's into the game with the bases empty.
Swanson.
Slice to right. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through. the middle of the field.
And first offering is fouled off. Right-handed reliever down the line. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. The Orioles with a lot of ground to make up. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Out there to center. Kiermaier moving under it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set to start the 9th in this one. And now to the plate, here's the Toronto DH, Joey Votto. Here comes a pitch. To the right side. On to O'Hearn. And Votto is retired. Bo Bichette now at the plate.
No matter what, you're playing this kind of rival, take your game to another level.
And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a pop-up. Perez hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Brandon Belt.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Brandon Belt. So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Man, it must be nice to pull a superstar off your bench, huh?
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Now Justin Turner gets a chance to hit. That one drilled left field. This looks like extra bases. Guerrero around second, headed for third. Coming home. The throw's offline. He's safe. And they're pulling away up by 7 now.
Back-to-back base hits. Just a really nice job of turning on that pitch and smoking it down the line. And there's no one playing there, so once it drops in fair, you're on your way to extra bases.
And the batter now, Dalton Varsho.
Time is out.
Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Looking for a 2-out hit with a runner in scoring position. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Mullins makes the catch, and that is that. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, 6 coming up. Jays 9 and the Orioles 2. So remaining in the game defensively, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He pinch hit last half and now takes over at first. Anthony Santander getting ready to hit, and the pitch. Up the middle, and that one handled. Jump throw, 1 out, bottom of the 9th.
First of all, that's just a nice job to even get to that ball, and then even more impressive was the throw. Off balance, had to try to, in the air, get his shoulders turned and make a strong throw. Does show off the strength of the arm. We're usually used to seeing that kind of arm strength from the shortstop.
O'Hearn at the plate and takes high there. Left field, Gurriel trying to get there. He's got it. There's 2 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Ramon.
Orioles down to their final out. Stepping in, Ramon Urias. Swanson, 30 years old now, and he was drafted on the ground, and this should do it. steps on the bag himself. Ball game.
When you win by 7 runs, it's a real encouraging game all the way around. The hitters feel good about what they did in this one, but the pitchers also know that if they get into a little bit of a jam, they know the offense is very capable of putting up runs. Good job.
This one ends the final 9-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Blue Jays, 9 runs, 16 hits. No errors, they left 7 runners on base. For the Orioles, 2 runs, 7 hits. No errors, they left 5 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 27 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.